a warm welcome to this edition of our Current Affairs show this evening with me, Shivani Thapa Bosneth. Dear viewers, healing has been a part of human life ever since its inception. Its form, its approaches, its techniques might have emerged and modified over the years, is still emerging and modifying, but it's been one integral part of human living and life. Today at our conversation, our talk show, we would be talking with a master healer. As you can see in the studio, it's set up with some very interesting instruments, which is very much familiar to us. The singing balls, of course. Today we talk to a master, a healer, who uses these very balls to treat people, to give them that peace of mind. Allow me to introduce to our studio Nirakar, the master and healer. Welcome to the studios of Nepal Television.
Namaste.
Namaste. We're very much pleased to have you here with all your healing equipments herein, which looks very fascinating to us.
I'm very happy to be here and to share with you and everybody in Nepal the heart of the singing bowls.
Could you tell us, could you take us through this therapy and these things that you use? What is this all about?
It's all about the vibration and sound, and the vibration will heal the physical body and the sound will heal the spiritual and the energetical body through frequencies, and to be in a relaxed state of mind and to find ourselves and to live in a better way and to have a good health and just to live happy. It's a beautiful tool, it's a magic tool, it's an ancestral tool, it's an alchemist tool.
Right. I really take note of the word that you used, ancestral tools, because you were telling us right now you're here with all these, but this is very familiar to Nepal and Nepalese. Could you take us through how you came across the singing balls and how your therapy career or your life in therapy started?
First, I came to Nepal a few years before, and I've been introduced to the singing bowl world by an old man in a small villages near the Pokhara, in Pokhara Valley. And the singing bowl talks to me, and it's a very, very old tool since 5,000, 6,000 years before, since the Bronze Age. And now it's used as a healing since maybe 70 years, but it's much more than that. It's something we can make your life better. You can fix a lot of issues regarding your body, regarding a lot of disease, and I think it's the future, and the future of the healing and the surgery and the medicine is only linked with the sound and the vibration too.
We can very much relate to that, Master Nirakar, if you allow me to say.
Of course.
Would you shed light on the significance of healing in the present day world?
The significance of healing in the present day, to be very accurate and very honest with you, is first to know ourselves, to know who we are and to learn how our body functions and who we truly are from inside. And as soon as you know who you are, you can fix yourself and you can heal yourself. And you have to be grounded. And the magical and the most beautiful tool in this world come from Nepal. They are the singing bowls, and it helps people so much to find themselves. And when you find yourself, you find your healing, you find your everything, and you can complete your life as you're supposed to do.
So what is the technique of the singing balls in this healing? Is it all about sounds? Is it all about metals? Is it all about meditation? What is it?
There is 1,000 different use since 1,000 years, but regarding the healing, the singing bowl will work on the vibration first and on the sound. The vibration giving, when I hit my singing bowl, you will feel a vibration, and without touching you, I will make you move your own body. And the body reaction from the vibration will make you move from inside. The human body is something like 73–75% of water or liquid, including the blood. And when you heal with the vibration, I will show you a little bit later how it works.
Sure,
will be so much
that.
better than every word. You can see by your own eyes what happened during a healing for the vibration. But regarding the sound, is a little bit more accurate, so I have to explain it to you. A sound is a vibration in the air. That vibration goes through the ear, and the ears give the information to your brain through the neurons, electric signals, and that vibration will become a frequency. That frequency is interpreted by your brain and will make you change your human brain waves, like alpha, delta, and all that kind of human brain waves has an impact on the sound. It means what? If you are in a state of, you are in a hurry, you are stressed after a big day of work, and you come back home and you're feeling like exhausted because you are so tired and all day long you are running away, just to work on the singing bowl, for example, with the B notes, because there are 7 chakras, 7 notes, it will make you feel a feeling like fully relaxing. And it's just working through the sound and the frequencies received by your brain. And in the other way, if you are in a mood of too much relaxing, a little bit lazy, or a little bit slow in your life, if you choose something like the E note linked to the pancreas or Manipura in Sanskrit, for the name of the chakra, you will use that frequencies to make you a little bit more slowly or a little bit more faster in your life and every day. And you can play like a music, it's like a partition. And if you find the right harmony, you will find your right life.
Okay, so did you mean that there are very different types of frequencies to treat different type of bodily needs?
Yeah, this is the secret of the singing bowls. And even today, surgery in all over the world, Japan, Germany, France, USA, a lot of countries today use sound to treat people through frequencies. I heard 6 months ago, it was December, something like that, I read in the newspaper, in Japan they did a surgery, open heart surgery, without any chemical anesthesia, just by giving a sound to the patient. And the sound creates the frequency, and that frequency makes the patient in a state of very relaxing state, like a sleeping state. So we can avoid a lot of medicine, we can avoid a lot of toxin, a lot of medicine, but we can heal by ourselves.
Okay. As you say this, I am very much curious to know what sort of disorders do the singing bowls they can treat? What I mean to say here is, normally when we talk about healing or when we talk about these sort of mechanisms or equipments, we are just thinking about mental stresses or anxieties and all these sorts of disorders. But the way you're talking here, I think there is some much more to singing bowls.
Very true. Very true.
So what kind of disorders can
you get the right
treated?
information. The thing is, when I talk to my people and when I give conferences or even with my students during training, I explain it to them that yes, we have our 7 main chakra, but I'm not talking about chakra. I'm talking about endocrinal glands, the system endocrinal glands linked to the human body. For example, we got for the third eye, we got Agna, we got the pineal gland. For the Manipura, the solar plexus, we got the pancreas. All that chakra are linked to endocrinal glands. And that endocrinal glands can be fixed by a frequency receiving by the brain through the pineal gland. So to be a little bit more accurate and to give you some example regarding the healing and what we can fix with singing bowl, we can fix, I think, not everything, because we are lucky to have surgery, we are lucky to have medicine, but we can fix a lot. First, you're right. All the things linked to the stress, to be in a relaxing state of mind, migraines, headache, sinus problem, thyroid problem. If it's unbalancing, you can just work on that point. It will help a lot the gland, a lot. After that, all the digestive system, it's very easy to fix it. You will understand with the water, with the water inside the bowl. You get all the back pain problems, all the bones issue, even all the addiction. Addiction can be fixed easily with the singing bowls. We got all the same for all the water system of the body. We can help a lot with the singing bowls just regarding the vibration. Regarding the frequencies, it's something a little bit deeper. But the frequency will work on the endocrinal gland who needs to be helped and who needs to be fixed. And today, this is some big hospital use sound to heal. Even for this problem, even for hair problem, for hair fall, for example, if you work on that, I guarantee you can keep your hair very old.
Really? All right. I said this, I cannot wait to see the power of the singing bowls. So if you could kindly show us quickly.
Yes, I will explain it to you. Just so as I told you before, the human body is composed that 73-75% of water.
Water, right.
And what I will show you now, it's only regarding the vibration. I'm not talking about the sound and the frequency, I'm talking only about the
Okay.
vibration. And after 35 minutes of healing session with singing bowl, this is what happened. So just imagine that the singing bowl is your body, and the water inside the singing bowl is all our system body water, and this is what happened. Just by the vibration on the singing bowl, all the system water of the body is moving and like ball. So that's what you just see right now. It's still working after 30 minutes of healing session for 4 hours inside your body.
Okay, so you have a certain time
Yeah.
and duration. Can you show us one more time, because this looks very magical
This
to
is
us.
magical.
Right.
So first you will see you get some small waves coming, as you see, and then after 5 minutes working on one chakra or one endocrinal glands, it begins to like have some bubble. And all that vibration, if I give a little bit more pressure, it moves everything, all the muscle pain, all the back problem, all the tension, all the needles inside the muscle, even inside the arteries and the veins, can be fixed so easily with the singing bowl therapies. Just regarding the vibration, not talking about the sound.
Sound, right.
So this is a very magical tool, and as you can see, even that water, when I see that water on the microscope, you can see that the shape of H2O is changing.
Right.
The
Very
shape
much.
itself on the microscope, when you look at that water after singing bowl, the shape of the molecular shape is changed.
Really?
It can consider like a holy water. And you can make a test with a flower.
Okay.
I will bring for you 2 rows, 2 beautiful rows.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful. So this is how sound, it's basically related to circulation, opening some blockages
Yeah,
if there are any,
yeah.
right?
This is very true.
Right, okay. So based on the problematic part of your body anatomy, you use techniques and sounds
Yeah.
to have an impact through vibration.
Correct.
Right?
There is many ways. Usually I don't touch the body with the ball. I'm going very close from the skin, but I don't touch the body. But there are some therapy with some patients, some people who come to me, they got some bones issue, for example, sciatic or some knees problem,
Right.
or back pain or whatever. I have to put the singing ball directly on the body. This is another therapy.
Okay.
You get the 7 chakra balancing, what we are calling 7 chakra balancing. We work on the 7 chakra, and then we make it balancing if there is some unbalancing parts in the body. And you get some, maybe 100 different therapy. It depends of my feeling, because I'm a singing bowl master, but I'm a healer.
Oh,
And I can see a little bit much more deeper than what the singing bowl sing for me.
okay. Wow, that's wonderful. So you hear the singing balls telling you some good stories, and then you spread it to the world.
It's a beautiful resume, but to be very honest with you, yes, we call them singing bowl because they sing. And when you are a healer and a master since many years, after 1,000 use and people and patients, even the sound of the singing bowl, you can hear that there is an issue here. I need to work a little bit more on that part of the body.
Okay.
And usually I'm not wrong. And they never lie.
But there are times when you go wrong.
Yeah,
There are.
they are.
Okay.
But they are very, very accurate, and they always tell me the truth.
Oh, wow.
But what I want to tell you and what I want to share with our people is that I can heal you, I can help you. Singing bowl can be a beautiful tool to fix a lot of disease, a lot of issue. But the thing is, we have to work by ourselves. And I can give you the key by a training or by a session or whatever, but you have to work on yourself too.
Okay. Wow, wonderful that is. But that's very obvious and the truth. Would you tell me about what this is used to do, the other one?
That singing bowl is what we call a full moon bowl. A full moon bowl. Why a full moon singing bowl? You know the impact of the moon on the ocean and on the sea. There is a big attraction on the liquids.
Right.
And those singing bowls are made in Kathmandu Valley. And they are the best singing bowl in the world. Why? And it's not a joke. Trust me, it's very true. Their powers are very, very strong because they are made only once night a month during the full moon nights, and they open the roof of the factory to let the moonlights come in. Why? Because the singing bowl is made with 7 metals, including gold and silver. And at that night, as you know, for the oceans and the attraction, the power of the moon, what happened? All the metals burning at that night are sticking all together like the best way ever. And when I hit the ball, you get a beautiful sound, and the vibration is the most powerful ever compared than other singing bowls. They are holy balls. So they are very special, and that one I will just show you about the vibration because I show you about the vibration, sorry. Now I have to show you about the sound. That sound, you get one scale. The scale is an A. The A scale is linked to Agna, the third eye. So it means if I going on your third eye and on your ear, the brain will react and give the frequencies to open your pineal gland. And the pineal gland is the one who controls all the other glands of the body. So when you heal someone, whatever the issue, you have to work on the sound too, not only on the vibration. They are all together and they cannot be separated. So it's like mathematics. It's like a partition of music.
Okay.
The only
The
thing
frequency,
is,
all
yeah,
about physics, frequency and sound,
that's
right?
very true. And you have to write, and you have to find the right harmony.
True.
This is the secret. And when you get the right harmony, you can heal 100%. And you can give everything.
So, having heard all these things from you, there is a question that this raises. How do we find credibility in people like you as a healer? Because, you know, even for doctors, they need to undergo a lot of studies, get certified, get licenses. How do you become a healer and how do you become a master?
How I become a healer and master? First, I got a training with my own master who gave it to me that name, Nirakar, who means without any shape. And the thing is, I always be into the medical way and science way. I love science. I love mathematics. And the thing is, what I learn to my students and when I give as information during my conferences, it's only facts. It means you can check all the medical study. It's only fact. And I'm not talking about chakra. I'm talking about endocrinal glands. And when I'm talking about endocrinal glands, I'm talking about sound and frequencies. And all that data are physical data, are scientist data, formula. So everything is, you can check for everything. I'm not talking about something like subjective.
That's very much understood from your narratives and from whatever you have demonstrated. And yes, there is so much into the singing balls. My question to you is about how did you become a master and a healer, and what are your credentials?
Okay,
the
my
story
credential,
behind it, right?
My credentials come from.
I'm just curious to know, how does a person becomes a certified healer? What is the process about it? And
the process is the experiences, the confidence, the work, the researches, and the thing is, I'm a healer from birth. It comes from my family first, and since 100 generations, there is a healer in my family. They come originally from Sahara in North Africa, in the desert. And for that generation, I am the one. And to be very honest with you, I was a little bit afraid about that thing when I was a child because I didn't understand what it was. And I used to heal people since I'm a baby, just by touching. But it was a little bit hard for me because a lot of feeling came. So I led that life and I did something very different. But as soon as I getting older, it came back as a boomerang. And I remember that conversation with my mother telling me that you have to heal the world. You receive a gift from the God or universe or whatever.
She knew.
Yeah. So I got that thing inside of me. It was not a choice. It has been given. So when I've been introducing by the singing bowl with that old man, I knew it was my tool. I knew it was my tool. I feel it.
So where did you come across the singing bowl first?
It was in maybe that 5 years ago. I came in Nepal for trekking with one of my best friends, I remember, and I met that old man in a small village, Bumdi, near Pokhara, and we spent the night together, and he explained it to me what was the singing bowl, how to use that. I decided to come back. After 3 weeks, came back to Paris, I came back to Nepal, and I decided to learn.
Okay.
And since that time, I heal maybe 1,000 people. And more you use the singing bowl, more you heal people, more you give, and more you give love, you receive a lot. And I think a good healer is a healer who got experiences, but knowledges too. And not only knowledge regarding spirituality. I think we have to know how is the human body, how the human body is working. We have to be complete to be a master. And today I'm a master because I spread my knowledges all over the world.
So how do you impart this healing? In how many ways?
The healing,
Right.
it goes in many ways. I can heal people just by teaching to them and give it to them some key regarding the healing, because I told you I can heal you. You can come for me. You can come to me for healing session, for a private session or whatever. I will give it to you my best. But the thing is, I try to explain to my people and to all people that the healing comes from ourselves and from inside, and the work has to come from yourself. I can give and I provide keys to my people. All my knowledges. My goal is to share the maximum of knowledges.
So you mean you give them techniques?
Of course.
And do you also diagnose the disorders of the clients? You
Of
do
course.
that as well?
This is my best, I think.
Okay.
And people are a little bit surprised. Even 2 weeks ago, I got some people come just for the singing bowl and just to enjoy the sound and the vibration. But I'm not doing only that. I'm not telling them that I'm a healer and I can see so many things. And after the session, yes, I let them talk. First they want to talk, but I refuse. I prefer to go directly to the healing, and then we talk. And yes, I diagnose, and I can provide a lot of advice too. And usually people are very surprised, but I'm not going into the details that as I share with you today. And
Okay.
everybody.
All right. And so please take me through this again. They come to you, you help them with diagnosis, you give them techniques, you brief them about, give them advices. But I can see this is something that you cannot do without any external help. And then that help also needs some mastery, right?
Of course.
So what happens after? Do they come back to you for sessions? Where do you do it?
The first thing, usually people come for session, and after session, we have a talk together. And my main goal and my main wishes is to learn to them. So they come and I provide training and courses, different kind of course. And during that course, I told you, it's so many days, I learn to them what is the human body, what is the energetical body, who come from the energy with some scientist data and facts. I'm talking about atom, cells, electron, proton. It's very science.
Right, very much.
And yes, very, very deep. And
so I can see this as a fusion of the medical thing, science, physics, and then there is so much of the Vedic or spirituality as
very
well,
true.
right?
You get my point, and you get my healing.
That's the beauty of it. Hope I can take a lot of healing from you, because
I will.
And yes, out of curiosity, as you mentioned me here, how does this help people, in the modern day world when they have so many obligations, so many work running around, and they have very much less time? How would a singing ball therapy help them?
This is the thing, and this is the reason why I'm here, and this is the reason why I told you I come from Paris. I used to live in New York, in big city with a lot of work, a lot of rushing. The energy is like speed, like a big rush, and people need to get some time. And I ask to my people to get at least 5 minutes only a day. 5 minutes, whatever the time, whatever the day, even during the working day, just by some mudra, some kind of meditation, even when they are in their own house, just by 5 minutes hitting the ball, it will help. And even the way you speak, even the words you choose, all of this is a vibration. Words are mantras. And color is a vibration. Everything is a matter of vibration, not only the vibration of the singing bowl. So this is what I try to explain during my course to my people. And it's not only a course regarding singing bowl. It's a course regarding healing and well-being, and help my people to find their own way, who they are truly inside. And if they find that, they will be truly happy. And if you are happy, you don't have any issue.
Right, right. Thank you so much for all this. In Hinduism in Nepal, the bell is hung just right above the head, and you know when you are doing this prayer, you just ring the
Ring the
bell,
bell.
and then it gives you a sense of solace from the sound it comes. We're so glad that you discovered your quest in a holy land like Nepal.
It's a holy name.
Right, right. So your final word to the aspirants who want to follow suit like you.
I would just say that healing is all about feeling, but we need to have some basics to be good and to be complete. And I will be happy to share with all my people.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for
Thank you
coming
very
over and
much.
sharing with this very magical and very important aspect of living in the modern day, in
True.
fact. And yes, we wish you all the best and hope your quest gets, newer heights and gets realized and helps a lot of people in Nepal and beyond.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So, dear viewers, this was, as I stated earlier, a quest by birth and discovered and founded in a country in the mountains of Nepal, in the singing bowls, and which is here to heal and help so many people in need in the present chaotic world. Said that, and on that note, we wrap up today's show to see you again back with a new topic and a current affair. Thank you so much for being with us. Good night for now.